Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. And I'm here at 2780 Outpost Drive in Hollywood. And I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination does not focus on the building drain line system. So if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 2.5-inch maintenance access located near the back left corner of the structure. I went ahead and pushed about 60 feet through the building drain system. I then went and zeroed out the camera where the line exits the building. And then we pushed another 87 feet, which is where we're sitting now. Now we are about a foot or two away from the actual connection point of public sewer. And what we're running into is a particular condition that can be pretty commonly found in a pipe material known as vitrified clay. So before I get into explaining it in detail, I'll just explain that we're going to be shooting the video from this point back up to the access point that we used today, and I'll be commenting on the material and the different conditions that we found in the line. Alright, so first thing, we are sitting right now in a section of pipe known as vitrified clay. So vitrified clay is a material which has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. In addition to that, the way that the pipes are sealed is that it's typically a bell and spigot setup, and when they put the two pieces of the pipe together, they put mortar in to seal those joints. Now for that very reason, that kind of seal that they use is why roots can sometimes get into the system. Now what happens is when they put too much mortar into that seal, when they push the two pieces of pipe together, some of the mortar actually seeps into the pipe and creates essentially what is almost like a dam of sorts. So I was noticing that you can see the water level over the video, it's dropping. It's because it's slowly clearing out, and there was enough water flowing from the sinks that I had turned on and the shower that enough of the water was flowing over to keep going, but there is some that's always going to get trapped in this section. Now, the reason that this is an issue for today's examination is because there's no way for my camera to get over that. Now, I do have special guides and special pieces of equipment that I can typically attach to my camera to get over something like this. However, what that would require is it would require proper access into the system. The access point that we use today is a 2.5-inch cast iron pipe, and the camera head itself is 1.5 inches. So to properly get into this line with those type of attachments to get over this mortar dam, essentially, we would need a standard 4-inch main sewer line cleanout. Now the reason that we chose the access point today is because no main sewer line cleanout actually exists for this system. This is something that is a standard component. It allows for plumbers or other technicians to be able to access the system with sufficient equipment in order to maintain or clean it, or in this case inspect it. So that is why we're not going to be able to get out all the way up to public sewer in today's examination. And the solution for that would be to get the main sewer line cleanout installed. I'll uncover that in more detail when we get to that point in the system. But I will be recommending that a main sewer line cleanout gets installed and that a re-examination is done so that we can get past this portion and look at that connection point from public sewer. Now, I already pretty much explained the condition of the pipe, the material, and the general characteristics. So essentially right now we're running under the street. So the public sewer is on the other side of the street. It's running basically just on the opposite, just beyond the curb face on the other side of the street. Now up ahead, I kind of passed it quickly, but you can see it in the outline up there. Those are some roots coming into the system. So again, in that section of vitrified clay, it's common to see those roots. However, it's also important to be able to have sufficient access to get into the system and to properly clean it. So again, the main sewer line cleanout that I'll be recommending has multiple uses for this system besides just the inspection that I'm trying to perform today. So the section of clay essentially runs under the curb face and the street. The pipe material that is on the property is one material, and we'll cover that. Making a quick turn here. All right. Trying to get a better look at that connection piece. It looks like there's actually a section of pipe that appears to be broken. I'm going to turn on a little bit of water, push out to that point. Alright, while that water's running, I'm going to get the depth of the line.